Now, how about that? This episode, Tales of the Vinyls, will be about Jethro Tull, the almighty. I can honestly say I am a huge fan. Aren't we all? If you're not, what's wrong with you? This time, we'll be talking about... This was actually the first time I heard Jethro Tull. I've been sort of watching their, going to the vinyl store and the CD store in the 90s when vinyls weren't around that much. And so I always saw these terrific artworks and kind of felt like I am supposed to like this, but I don't know why I didn't ever really listen to it. I just sort of knew about Jethro Tull for a lot of years. And then I finally got this for my birthday. And they're not really super progressive here. This is the first album they released that's... and come on, they got this whole thing. And why I'm bringing this up in Tales of the Vinyls is because I wanted to steal this completely. I thought we should do the same thing with Sterbhaus by the time we did Hits for Dead Kids, so probably the album after, when we were the joke band from Stockholm. Yeah, I was so much into doing exactly this thing with the members of Sterbhaus, which we didn't, obviously, because we weren't making vinyls back then. We're not doing vinyls right now at the moment, unfortunately. I know we all want to have Next Akin to Chaos, our new album, on vinyl. I certainly want that on vinyl. This doesn't seem like it's happening, I'm afraid.
There is a phrase in the undertow, someone born in the freezing cold. How derived, and it gotta say so wreaking havoc as the foremost puppets of the little ones. Not grasping jokes, a letter puns. It's what remains in latter days, beside a lukewarm birds and a letter.
Sad news, so that's what it is. But it's not going to be so much about the album in itself. I can talk a little bit about it. I mean, if you haven't heard that much of Jethro Tull, this is their sort of mid-period when they're sort of finding themselves. They're kind of playing some sort of folkish blues, a lot of things happening here, but they're not very progressive. It's a lot of groove and stuff. It's still got a lot of blues in it because the first album they released it's more blues-based. Now I'm a total nerd for their progressive stuff up until and including War Child, I think, right? Wasn't that the last absolutely awesome album? Because Minstrel in the Gallery was before that, wasn't it? Forget about that. Now let's talk a little bit more about the album in question. And I know I can get sort of stuck here because you never get tired of this, do you? It's like you can spend whole evenings, whole weekends at an end just watching these guys pop up. Now I know a couple of members really have their own personal relationship to Jethro Tull. Some members of the Sterbhaus couldn't care less about Jethro Tull, weirdly enough. Why I picked this album, aside from that pop-up thing, which is so hilarious, is that we have covered one song from this album. And I'm going to tell that story. And voila, suddenly we're back in 2011. It seems like we're stuck in a time loop because we never, ever leave 2011. We're talking about the recording sessions for Angels for Breakfast and God for Lunch. We're in the month of May and we're recording the drums. Erik Reyos is with us in the studio. He's not a member of Sterbhaus at this time. He wasn't available to join the band. We're recording about 2, 3, 4 songs a day. Pretty long hours. And being a drummer recording that much, you're pretty tired at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, you get to have a beer.
Eriksson, det är Folkesson.
So we leave the studio, we grab a beer and we lie by the pond. There's a pond beside the studio abyss. And on the other side of the pond I think there's some sort of religious Christian thing, a sect residing there.
With a foul entertaining tale, my own mind revels with the witch of truth.
It's true. I'm not making it up. Anyway, we're lying not... I'm not lying, and we are lying in the grass, looking across the pond at this Christian resort or whatever it is. And we're laughing, we're having a good time, we're telling stupid jokes. That's what you do when you're tired and you're having a beer. And I happen to mention that I'd really like sometime in my life to record a cover of the song For 1,000 Mothers. And suddenly, out of nowhere, we got this, this little energy injection. I don't know if it was the beer talking or just the awesomeness of the song For 1,000 Mothers. Maybe it was Jesus from across the pond. He was beaming us energy to go into the studio and jam on For 1,000 Mothers, which we did. I don't think we recorded it that night. I want to think that we recorded it when we were a little bit more sober. But from what I remember, we recorded the whole album with Eric, and when that was done, we were like, okay, well, why not give it a try, just for fun, And we recorded For 1,000 Mothers, basically with only one takes. And one takes is what it sounds like. You press record and you play it through it once, and that's essentially what you keep. With the drums, I think we had 2 takes, but with the guitars, the bass, and the vocals, that was all 1 takes. So it sounds a little bit like that as well, because it ended up in a mixed state, and we released it a few years back. So I thought it would be quite a nice little thing to include that song in this episode. So once we roll the ending credits, the ending tape, you get to listen to Sterbhaus playing For 1,000 Mothers. It's called For 1,000 Mothers. I have to check it out. No, I just really want to do this again. So there you are. Listen to the song. Listen to the album. It's Stand Up with Jethro.